shit, was it supposed to be coming of age films?
No, we were talking about that yesterday as a joke.
Oh.
Remember? Oh, I think you were in the other room.
Have we done coming of age films?
I think we have, actually. I feel like we did a long time ago.
I feel like we did do that a long time ago.
Yeah, I feel like we did.
We're talking about the film Age of Adeline.
Age of Adeline. Good one.
Never saw it.
It's a good horror memory. Didn't you have posters everywhere?
There was a running gag
yes.
that Dawn and I had in the old Defy offices of game trailers.
Mm-hmm.
That we had like 6 Age of Adeline posters in our bay for some reason, and we just kept claiming it was the greatest movie ever made, though neither of us had ever seen it. We just made stuff up that was
a
in
good bit.
Age of Adeline.
I remember Dawn was very convincing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to Reaction Shots, the Easy Allies movie podcast. This month we're going to be talking about movies that are based on rides and or board games.
Hilarious.
But first, we have 2 little things I wanted to do. Obviously, we're going to start with our What Have You Liked Lately, which we usually do.
Nice.
And then a fun little segment, movie mashups, movies that came out on or around the same day, much like Barbenheimer. I found a list of them, and I asked our patrons if they knew of any other ones.
Nice.
So yeah, that'll be fun. What have you seen lately? I guess you don't have to have liked it, but what have you seen or liked lately?
Secret Invasion was so bad.
Tell me
my
about
god.
I watched the Mr. Sunday Movies thing about it, having only seen the first 2 episodes, and I'm glad I bailed.
Yeah, which is so funny because I thought the first 2 were like pretty damn good. I was like, okay, I could see this like getting there.
I think I remember you saying you were bored out of your mind on the
No, on the third one.
third one. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
third
okay.
onward. I was just like,
Okay. I was bored in the first one, and I liked the second one, and then I just stopped watching it for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, just purple laser battles, you know?
Yeah, you got
purple lasers. Just there was no true espionage.
That was my understanding. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't take advantage of spy stuff.
Yeah, there was
or
no
the
spy
fact
stuff.
that you could have people look like anybody. Like, just look to Battlestar Galactica, the redo.
Oh
they
my
did
God.
it so well.
Cylons, yeah.
Like, who's a Cylon?
Yeah.
It was all-consuming.
Yeah. It was just really by the numbers, you know. It was so safe. It was exactly the formula.
Back to formula?
Like, the fact that you end a spy show with a giant laser battle, like,
Yeah.
It was the most disappointed I've ever been in the MCU. Like,
well, it currently, I believe, has an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Like,
the lowest of any MCU thing
that is
ever.
insane.
Also, it's so irritating that, like, do these shows matter or not, Kevin?
Yeah.
Like, do they
Make them either good on their own,
Right.
or they fucking matter to everything,
Right.
and it's like neither.
Right. It's neither. And it's like, besides, like, we're holding out hope for Loki season 2. Who the fuck knows?
I saw the trailer, actually. It looked pretty good.
It looked good.
Yeah.
But, like, WandaVision was great on its own, and it was good, and it moved the character, like,
yeah.
they're, like,
was
character
early.
forward, but then it fully didn't matter because the people who made the follow-up movie hadn't seen it or heard it or read it. And it's just like, what are you doing? The point of having a connected universe is that you connect them.
Yeah.
And like Kevin Feige's thing that he said 100 years ago that we always quote is like how you don't have to watch the shows to watch the movies. Like, then what's the point?
Who are you catering to?
Who are you
do you
catering
want
to?
like randoms to just hop in it? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you want
the
to have
answer
your
is
cake
yes.
and eat it too.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
And it's like, that's fucked up. Then it's like you're turning on your most loyal fans.
Yeah.
You know, you're disappointing them the most to try to make sure that everyone can watch it.
Yeah. And it's like, I think the most emblematic thing about that is, minor spoiler for Secret Invasion, but don't waste your time
Don't
anyway.
waste your fucking time.
He just goes back to space at the end.
Yeah, we saw the Marvels
like,
trailer.
Literally nothing happened. It's like literally like the last thing we saw in a movie was he was in space, and now he just went back to space.
Yeah.
So it's like this show did not happen. Like, sure, some characters, whatever, you know, some people die, whatever, but like they didn't matter in the first place. So like it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make a damn difference.
It is so funny to me.
It's so frustrating. And like
that's
Secret
why
Invasion.
She-Hulk was funny because they made fun of that.
Well, they made fun of it, and then they just did it with Secret Invasion. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like you can't.
You make fun of a finale about a laser battle, and then you do a fucking laser battle. Like,
it's like they really do want to have their cake and eat it too. It is so funny to me.
Yeah. And Secret Invasion is one of the fucking most legendary comic storylines. Nick Fury is like one of my absolute favorite characters in this whole thing. Has been there since Iron Man 1.
Yeah. Well,
it's just such a disservice.
Mr. Sunday Movies actually made a great point about that I think is so right. And that like, cause the comic book series, like big, huge people are like, oh my God, you've been a Skrull for 15 years? Like Wolverine or whoever. I read it when I was like 10.
Yeah,
so
insane.
who the hell can remember? But like the big names are like, oh my God, you're a Skrull? What the shit? TV show budget can't afford that. No. Like, they can't have all the Avengers in the show. Yeah. Or this show would cost, you know.
They keep referencing it. What do you call your...
It did cost $200 million, but whatever.
What do you call your friends? I got to do this on my own.
Yeah.
AKA, can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Can't afford it.
Like, oh
this
my
is a TV
God.
show. And that's why, like,
I've never been so disappointed.
She-Hulk was fun because at least She-Hulk would actually just be like, this is a TV show. We can't afford that. Like, you know,
totally,
but
totally.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, really, like, I'm not even mad. I'm just super sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Mommy's not mad. She's just disappointed.
I'm so bummed out about it. It bummed me the fuck out.
Bummed me out, dude.
AI intro, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, what? Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
It's just, well, and it's just... It's emblematic of this entire phase and phase 4, I guess, where it's just like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like, they were the top of the heap. And I think
they used to take risks.
They used to take risks, and now they're what worked for them before when they took the risks is now their safety net. Like the rebel becomes the conservative the day after the revolution, you know?
Straight up.
They've become their own, you know.
Straight up. My God.
It's, yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, also just like ditch Kang, dude. Just reset the whole, like, just gives a fuck.
Like,
just abandon it. No one cares, dude.
Logan's coming.
Loki?
Logan. Wolverine.
Oh, in
so
Deadpool
like,
3.
Yeah. So they got me.
Yeah.
If that is terrible, I will really, really consider like
just
not
being
watching.
done.
Like if Hugh Jackman is a letdown in the MCU after all this, like then I really think that'll help me pull the ripcord because I'm a fucking addict.
Yeah.
How am I ever gonna quit this?
I mean,
I'm a full-blown fucking addict.
You're not gonna quit it.
Every episode, too committed. I'm too deep
We
in.
have to keep watching it even if we hate it because we have to talk about it on this show. You have to watch it.
There's no way out.
There's no way out. Also, you're wearing an Oblivion shirt, and I love it.
Hell yeah. Got this at the premiere. Tom Cruise was there. I've told that story.
Tom Cruise was there?
Yeah.
I saw that.
He was so delightful.
I've told this before, too, but I saw that with my dad. So, like, I fucking love that movie.
For sure.
Like, that movie is bad, but I fucking love that movie.
Same.
Because I saw
Tom
it with my
Cruise
dad.
stuck around, watched the entire movie with the crowd in the theater.
He either truly loves movies or the Scientology PR team said, your whole personality is loving movies now. And
Loving
that's it.
people and loving the fans.
Yeah. Just, you're too weird. You're too alien.
On a good note, I saw Talk to Me.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that's good.
And it's
I'm scared. I'm too scared.
You can handle this.
No way. People always tell me that, and I'm like, nah.
I feel like this is the one I feel like this is the scariest possible horror movie that people that are scared of horror movies can handle. This is right on the fucking edge, dude. Right there.
Let me put it at you this way. From listening to Radio Rental episodes, right?
Yeah.
I got so scared of someone being in our room that I now have to, like, shut our closet door and like check all the locks and stuff before bed, you know? Yeah. And it's like, you know, like, and that's from a podcast.
Yeah. I get it.
Which I'm on, by the way. Check it out.
Sick.
Season finale of the latest episode.
Sick. It is so good. It is equal parts so new and creative and fresh, while also being really nostalgic and like a classic horror tale. It like really balances both of those things where it's like, oh, this is like a familiar story. It's kind of like Monkey's Paw vibes.
Yeah.
But also new and like a new, like who they focus on. The characters were really fresh and cool. Like
is it like addiction kind of? Like from the trailer, I got the like you get addicted to the monkey paw kind of.
It's like drug vibes kind of. Yeah, because the whole basic premise is like these kids have this hand.
Yeah.
And then they bring it to parties. So it's like, you get like the high school, like college vibe, house parties and stuff.
Yeah, how old are they? I couldn't tell from the trailer.
There's like a high school kid, and it mainly focuses on college kids. Okay, but there's also one of the main characters in high school. So it is both.
Okay. Because like we grew up being psychologically devastated by 35-year-olds playing 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Trying to live up to the standards of pure-ass adults.
Yeah.
So yeah, you never know.
So they bring the hand to parties or whatever, and then when you hold the hand, you can be like, talk to me, and then a spirit will reveal themselves.
A random spirit or like
random spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a wild premise. I love that.
Fucking it's just really good.
Yeah,
There's not a ton of scares. There's not a ton of like horror in the classical sense.
Yeah.
But
sometimes that's even scarier.
Yeah, there is a sense of high stakes. There's a sense of tension and dread. But yeah, that's all I want to say about it. It's really, really, really good.
I was watching a video yesterday about a movie that they say, quote, nothing happens for the first 45 minutes, and the creature is only in the movie for 74 seconds. Do you know what movie that is?
Does it begin with a B?
No.
No. The Bee?
No.
No? Huh. 45 minutes.
Famous movie. One of our favorite movies.
Exorcist?
Alien.
Alien is how long?
74 seconds.
No way.
Apparently, according to that video I was watching.
I mean, I believe it. You just see flashes of it the entire time.
And only one scene has blood. The dinner scene.
That's
Ridley Scott was like,
crazy.
Because everyone was freaking out about how gory the movie was. And then he said in an interview, he's like, you think you saw the things that you think you saw, but there's only blood in one scene.
That's master horror right there.
Master horror. 74 seconds.
The imagination.
Hide the monster.
Yeah.
That's why I'm scared of Talk to Me, because in the trailer it has like shots of just like person watching you from the corner. And that's like to me the scariest shit there is.
Yeah.
Like,
there's,
God.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there is actually a very terrifying scene now that I think about it.
Right. Yeah. You're an unreliable.
Yeah. It's actually pretty intense. One last thing on the TV side. It is so fucking nice to have Raylan Givens back on my TV screen every week.
I keep thinking of you every time I see a bus ad or a billboard for that.
Oh.
Justified City Primeval.
Yes, I've seen 4 episodes so far. I watched the newest one last night.
Hell yeah.
It is incredible.
Okay.
It is absolute S tier.
Could I jump in or do? Because I never finished Justified, even though I liked it.
You absolutely could. The only thing you're missing is just like a little backstory to Raylan's character, but they like never. I mean, there's only been 4 episodes. It's only an 8-episode season.
Okay.
But
are they all out?
There's been 4 so far. It's weekly, which I love.
Yeah.
You could probably jump in. I think that's safe to say because there's no like hard connections whatsoever. It's completely new state, new story,
new city primeval,
new characters except for Raylan. So yeah. His real life, I had no idea until I like heard it on the fucking radio. They did like an interview. And his real life daughter plays his daughter in the show.
Oh, I love that.
I was like, that's so awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. So.
I love Timothy Olyphant.
Just him as Raylan.
Yeah.
It's like he hasn't missed a beat. He's just the best. It is every week is just a fucking joy.
What was his wife's name in the show?
I forget.
I always liked her.
I forget her name.
Sweet.
Because he just in this one he's like, her mom is back, blah, blah, blah. He just, because, like, no one knows, he doesn't say the name. So he's referenced her, like, once or twice. He's like, yeah, her mom's back and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was afraid to ask because I was like, shit, does she, like, die or something? Sick. Well, I'll start with TV then. What We Do in the Shadows has been fun. I saw an article that said it's just a hangout show now, which is pretty much true. It's just like they're all just kind of doing stuff. It's kind of whatever, but I like it. Obviously, that show's great. I'm fucking jazzed that Only Murders in the Buildings comes back in like a week.
Is that season 3?
3, yeah, I believe.
Nice.
Because I thought that the strikes would have like borked that, but apparently they were done. So I'm so thrilled.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have no idea how excited I am about
Fuck
that.
yeah.
I love that dumb little show.
That's how, it looks just super
It's
delightful.
jolly as hell. I think you would really like
That
it.
perfect balance of like really jolly and chill, but also like incredibly good.
Yeah. It is like maybe the coziest show.
Damn.
Like perhaps the coziest show.
Okay. Sick.
Cozy. We started Good Omens season 2 last night, which is cute as always.
Nice.
Am I bonkers? Is my TV set up wrong? That show looks dark visually. Like the contrast is too high, or they're crushing the shadows too much. Like, I don't know. Like it doesn't look bad, but it's like my eyes have trouble. Like,
you know what a good litmus test is? Is that a proper usage of that?
Yes.
X-Files.
Oh.
Boot up a couple X-Files episodes. You'll know how your TV's working.
Dark as shit.
It's so dark.
Historically underlit show. Yeah.
Give it a test.
I'll do the X-Files test.
Forgot to mention Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
We both meant to talk about Mission Impossible together.
Yeah.
So we can do that. Yeah. So I've seen the big 3. I've seen Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, and Barbie.
Nice.
Have you seen any? You've
seen Barbie and MI.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the? You haven't seen? Oh yeah, because you're afraid of people, so you're waiting for. Yeah.
And they extended the IMAX run.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I would say
hard movie to spoil too.
Yeah, I mean
it's a fucking
history.
True story drama. It's fine.
I'll tell you what. They make a nuclear bomb in there.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Wow. Spoilers.
The ship sinks.
Frick.
I saw Oppenheimer in 70 in one of the whatever it is 19 theaters on the planet Earth that can actually play this movie. In the
5 of which are in LA, Orange County.
5 or 6 or I saw it at the what is it called now? The TCL Chinese Theater.
Nice.
Nay, the Man's Chinese. Nay, Grauman's Chinese.
Yeah. Always the Graumans.
But since the last time I was there, which I guess was for Lawrence of Arabia in 70, which I guess was pre 2013, because it's got
jealous. Holy fuck.
It's got dank ass stadium seating now, and I looked it up, and they did that in 2013. So I guess it's been a minute since I've been to the Chinese.
Wow.
But
bring Lawrence of Arabia back,
dude.
Please. Oh my god!
See, the only time I've ever
jealous.
seen that was in 70 at the Chinese, and it was so good.
That's an experience.
It was fucking incredible.
Yeah, wow.
But Oppenheimer, likewise, also incredible. The thing I'm curious about is because I saw it in IMAX, whatever, in one of the theaters that can show it.
Yeah.
And there was a rumor that the 70 millimeter print at the Chinese broke, and that they were showing it digital for a second. But
that happened at the Irvine Spectrum.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That actually
For
happened.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Well, I think if it did happen at Chinese, they fixed it because it was definitely filmed.
So
like,
it's
I could tell,
it's like botched, I guess. That's weird that I heard that.
I mean, they had to build new platters for this film.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. No trailers?
There were trailers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the trailers were digital, I think, beforehand.
Okay.
Like, they swapped. Okay. That was my assumption. I don't know.
Got it.
But, the trailers didn't look like they were IMAX, but
my friend saw it, went to the IMAX, had tickets ready to go. They're waiting around. They're like, "Oh, we're trying to get it ready." An hour and a half goes by, and they're like, "We can't get it working. We're just gonna play it digitally, or you can get your money back." People in the theater were yelling, "We drove 5 hours!
Yeah.
We drove 6 hours!" Like, fucked.
This is the madness of Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it paid off.
Hell yeah.
Because
fuck yeah.
This movie, dude, what the fuck? Also, loud.
Hell yeah.
So
louder than
loud.
Louder than John Wick.
Yes.
Wow.
No. It wasn't. The trailers were louder than John Wick. The movie itself was just before painful. John Wick was painful. John Wick 3 was painful. Like that car, everyone in the theater was like, ah! No, Oppenheimer was it kissed painful, but
That
it
rules.
didn't branch into pain.
Can't wait.
But
I have
do
tickets for next week with my mom and dad.
Hell yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Without spoiling anything, I do wonder, because as you can tell from the trailers or whatever, like some stuff's black and white, some stuff's color, time periods, whatever. I do wonder if he was doing aspect ratio stuff too on purpose, or if that was just from the IMAX. Because like that was the only thing I found a little distracting about the IMAX format was it kept going like,
Yeah.
you know, and
Totally.
like sometimes it felt motivated, but a lot of times it didn't.
Interesting.
And I was like, okay, is this just because I'm in the IMAX? Because I
Yeah.
don't see a lot of stuff in
Got it.
IMAX.
His movies usually do that, but wasn't this entirely filmed with?
That was why I was surprised,
Weird.
because I thought it was entirely filmed in IMAX.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it's 70mm film, 70mm IMAX. Is that a thing? Or are they
maybe.
the same?
But like, that's what leads me to believe it was a choice, because the distance that it changed seemed a little higher than the IMAX would have
Weird.
been going to 16:9. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, the experience of seeing it in IMAX was pretty cool.
Fuck
At
yeah.
the Chinese, anyway.
As
Like,
it
My God.
as Nolan intends.
I'll just say the
only one I haven't seen in
explosion
IMAX is-
effects were very cool.
Sick. Only one I never got to see in the IMAX was Tenet. That was it.
Oh,
I saw
yeah,
every
'cause of-
single one of his
I
movies.
saw
IMAX.
Tenet in a drive-through in my old car.
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
Except it had a shitty sound system and the windshield was dirty, but
Yeah.
because it was COVID. Omar and I
Yeah.
just like we were like, this isn't. I'm going insane, and we
Yeah.
just like drove to a drive-in movie theater.
That's fun.
like the only time I've only been to a drive-in like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
2, 3 maybe.
I went once. I saw Desperado.
Desperado. The original.
Antonio Banderas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Oppenheimer's great. Whatever.
Hell
What
yeah.
can I say?
10 out of 10.
We
Can't
could.
wait.
We'll have a deeper dive maybe
Yeah.
about that.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Confirmed. I already have my ticket.
Barbie, I really loved.
Yeah, Barbie was good.
It was really fun.
It was good.
And also, I love that the louder and angrier people get about it, the more powerful the movie becomes.
I
It just
know.
like makes their point harder.
I know.
It's just like, you're the clowns, morons.
Yeah.
Ben fucking Shapiro, you're the clown,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It did feel a little long sometimes, and I know it's under 2 hours, but there were a couple times when for me it just dragged a little bit,
Sure.
you know? But I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. And without getting specific, I liked it too. I thought
I thought
that was funny.
the real world stuff, because that's in the trailers.
Yeah.
I thought the real world stuff I was really concerned about.
I was
like,
very
is this gonna be
like
fucking
when
weird?
when trailer number 2 or 3 or whatever
Yeah.
said like that was gonna be the plot. I like
Yeah.
fully almost lost interest.
Yeah. And that stuff was really good.
It was well, and the reason it worked, not a spoiler really, but just kind of a tone thing. The real world is just as goofy. It's the same level of goofy and
Yeah.
cartoonish as Barbie Land.
Yeah.
So like that becomes the tone of the film,
Yeah.
not the tone of Barbie Land, and I think that that's what makes it work. And because they've made this hyper stylized, ludicrous world, it makes them able to just like say things literally, like
Yeah.
here's the theme of the fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
and like I think that that's effective. That's very good.
Yeah.
Also, the dance number
Yeah.
toward the back half, I thought was great.
Totally. I thought some things were on the nose, but it was like fine. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, you're like getting your message across in a slightly cumbersome way, but it's fine. Like,
I thought, yeah.
because it felt like
There's a speech toward the like back half that like,
yeah.
but I mean at the same time,
It's
it's
fine.
like say it
fine.
louder for the people in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
You know, I'm always here saying like, yo, if you like appealing to the masses, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Of like making it easy for every single person to understand, even
Yeah.
if you have to be like
Yeah.
really on the nose.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
and it's like the whole point of the thing is like you can't have equality if you don't have equality. Like
Exactly.
and like you gotta just fucking say it
Yep,
so that people fucking get it.
Straight up.
I was a little surprised at first, and I've seen some other people say this too, but I've had thoughts on it since, that they didn't like more directly engage with like real world like troll stuff like Fox News or whatever. And I'm glad they didn't, because I think that this makes the movie more timeless.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And and then that would have just made it, I think that would have crossed the line over into like personal attacks, where it's really just like,
just like the whole system is fucked.
Yeah. I liked a movie with Will Ferrell. What a surprise.
What a surprise.
Wow.
Have you seen Stranger Than Fiction? That movie's wonderful.
No, I probably should though.
You should.
Yeah.
That movie's wonderful.
Dramedies.
My dad.
I love dramedies.
It was it's a dramedy. My dad, when he was in hospice, like a few weeks I think before he died, he wanted to watch Stranger Than Fiction, and like it's about impending death, you know.
Yeah, fuck.
And like partway into the movie, we were just like, "Are you sure you want to watch this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I love this movie." And I was like, "Okay, you know."
Yeah,
It's
I should watch it.
It's a good one. Mission Impossible, baby.
So weird.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
What do you mean?
The like villain of the movie.
Oh yeah.
It's so fucking weird. I loved it.
It's kind of it's weird it's weird in the best way.
Yes.
Cuz it's also just like what else are they going to do? Like you know, like we've had various just like men being bad, and it's like there's only so much of that you know. And like now it's like, okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yep.
Like I don't know if we should state what the villain is, but like
shit was weird.
It's rad. I thought it was cool.
Absolutely
and it's like
loved it.
it skirts that Mission Impossible line of plausibility and fantasy.
Yeah.
And like obviously if you know anything about that kind of stuff, it's like finding the thing that they're all looking for wouldn't help you. Like it wouldn't be relevant anymore, but like whatever, okay. You kind of just have to like, you hope it's a dog in a mech suit. Yes. You nailed
100%.
it. I would love that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of dogs in Mission Impossible.
No.
Mech suits are not.
John Wick dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
dog heavy franchise, John Wick. Yeah, that's the dog. But that's the thing is like Mission Impossible, like I like it when it's a little silly.
See, I like Fallout the most by far. It is one of my favorite action movies of all time. John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible, Fallout, because it's the most serious. You know, Fallout, like...
One is pretty serious.
And one all De Palma,
fucking De Palma,
course,
dude. It's like a...
course.
I mean, but it's goofy, too.
The tone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise always makes it playful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Fallout more than Dead Reckoning Part 1, but after Dead Reckoning Part 2 comes out, to me it's going to be one movie.
Yeah.
You know? Like I will watch.
It's tough to judge because it ends. It has an ending.
Tom Cruise demanded that it had an ending.
Yeah.
He was like, I will not let them end on a cliffhanger. There's no fucking way.
They almost literally ended on a cliffhanger, but it feels satisfying on its own, but you know that there's more to come, which I liked about Dead Reckoning 1.
Totally.
There's going to be a lot of underwater shit in the next one, and I'm kind of nervous about it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid of that.
There's a big old spoiler.
Well, Haley Atwell's great.
That really took me out of the movie. And I can't really talk about it unless we do like a spoiler mode, but
okay.
There was like one element.
I guess we should probably do a spoiler mode.
Yeah, there was one thing in the movie that like really just didn't land with me, where I was like, what? Really? And that just like really, it really like...
I am very curious what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it really like soured like...
Really?
A lot of it, yeah.
I was trying to place this one.
Yeah. But I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
I'm very critical because it's the best of the best is Mission Impossible.
I'm trying to... Because I love 1.
Yeah.
And I love Ghost Prot. And I love Fallout. And I like 3.
Yeah.
Rogue Nation I completely forget, but I remember thinking it was all right.
Sick. It's like a Fallout prologue in a way, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
setting up
pretty
the
much.
syndicate and shit.
Yeah. So it's like, I can't decide if this one's like my second or third favorite or like third or fourth favorite.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It is so good. And I respect like how weird it gets. Like it's freaking like it's a bold movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The train stuff was fun. The Fiat sequence was very funny when they switched.
See, I like more serious car chases. So this one was like kind of a jokey car chase.
But they have other chases that are But I mean, in a series of great car chases.
Exactly. What are you going to do? They had to mix it up, and they mixed it up perfectly.
Also, just Haley Atwell is just so wonderful.
Agent Carter, the best in the biz.
Agent Carter, dude. Bring it back.
Black Mirror, dude.
Who's she in Black Mirror?
The robot episode.
That describes like 9 episodes.
With General Hux.
Oh, yeah. Be right back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be right back,
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that was her.
Yeah.
God, that's a depressing episode. I think that's
so depressing.
That's Sophia's favorite episode.
So good. I watched a bunch of Black Mirror, and I'm one episode behind.
Oh.
I'm on the finale.
The new season of Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Was good.
Super good.
Yeah.
I've pretty much
liked
liked every episode.
I think you'll really like the last one.
I'm hyped.
My least favorite, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Was the Aaron Paul one. I was ready to love it.
I was ready to love it. I was ready to love it. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett hype.
The Hartnettaissance, dude. The Hartnettaissance. Welcome.
Yeah, I wanted to love it, and it kind of went up in smoke for me.
The last 10 minutes kind of torpedo the whole thing, I think.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are really good. I think the first one was my favorite. The AI TV show making it like that one, whatever, can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Also, Bear Season 2, best thing on TV.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about that. No spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into our fun little side segment.
Let's do it.
Movie mashups. So Barbenheimer, Barbie and Oppenheimer came out on the same day.
Yeah.
I was reading that Japan didn't take too kindly to Barbie getting in on the Barbenheimer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hadn't thought about it personally.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, yeah.
I'm not equipped to take a deep dive into that.
Nope,
but
don't.
It seems to make sense.
I'm like, oh, yep.
Yeah.
I had not thought of that, and you are so right.
Yeah.
That is probably insensitive to just make light of a horrible thing that happened to you guys by the wretched Americans. Anyway, we don't have to get into all that. But yeah, so those came out on the same day, much like Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal, or whatever. These movies came out on the same day. Ghostbusters and Gremlins both came out June 8th, 1984. Yeah. Star Trek. Wait, we should try to combine the names, like Barbenheimer.
Ghostlands.
Grembusters.
Grembusters, dude.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and Poltergeist. Congeist?
Congeist.
Poltercon.
Fucking
Polterwrath.
is so good.
Rathergeist.
Poltergeist is one of the greatest horror movies ever made.
June 4th, 1982.
100%. PG.
Yeah. PG meant something different back then.
Horrifying film.
When was
Absolute 10.
When was Temple of Doom?
84? 5? 6?
Yeah. Because I was going to say, PG hit different
4, 5, 6, 7.
before Temple of Doom. Blade Runner and The Thing both came out June 25th, 1982. Blade Thing. Runner. Thing Runner's pretty good. Raising Arizona and The Evil Dead 2 came out on March 13th, 1987. Raising Dead 2. Raising Dead. Yeah.
Raise the Dead, dude.
Die Hard and A Fish Called Wanda both came out July 15th, 1988.
Die, Wanda.
A Fish Called Hard. Die, Wanda. Boys in the Hood and Point Break.
Wow,
July 12th,
that
91.
is a
That's
fucking
a great double feature,
dude.
That is a great double feature.
Wow.
Boys in the Break.
Dude.
Boys in the Break.
Man, I was only
or
3.5 years old. 4 years old. Wow.
I was 6.
Too young to see
Yeah,
Boys in the Break.
Too young for Boys in the Break.
Dude.
Pulp Fiction and Hoop Dreams, October 14th, 94.
Nice.
Pulp Dreams, I guess, or Hoop Fiction. Toy Story and Casino, November 22nd, 1995.
That has real Barbenheimer energy.
Yeah, that one is maybe the most. Except for maybe the next one. But what would that be? Toy Casino or Casino Story?
Casino Story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Toy Casino is kind of
Toy Casino too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jumanji and Heat came out December 15th, 95. That's a double feature.
That rules. Oh my God! Wow.
Heat-manji.
Wow.
Jumanji.
Craziest deja vu ever. Craziest lightning bolt right there.
Uh-huh.
Because I always have this memory of coming in and sitting next to my dad to watch the end of Heat in the movie theater.
Oh.
And I was like,
you must have been coming
because
out of Jumanji.
I was coming out of fucking Jumanji. It makes 100% sense. That's crazy.
We got to the bottom of it.
I was with my bro and we saw Jumanji and we went in and then I remember watching the last little bit of Heat.
The ending of Heat? Intense.
Yeah.
Intense
My dad don't give a shit.
Yeah. Love that. Heat-manji, dude. The Matrix and 10 Things I Hate About You, March 31st, 1999, dude. What a fucking day. Everything changed. 10 Things I Hate About the Matrix.
That's perfect. That's so perfect.
Oh my God, that would be such a funny movie. Like, they find out they're in the Matrix and they make a rom-com about it. 10 Things I Hate About the Matrix.
That's so perfect.
My last one is Elf and Love Actually came out on November 7th, 2003.
Nice.
Elf Actually, I guess.
Elf Actually.
Love Elf-Chually?
Elf-Chually.
But you can't have Love Elf-Chually.
November 7th. That's a good time for those.
Yeah, Blade Runner. Mark Van Dyken says Blade Runner and The Thing coming out on the same day as Wild. Yeah,
that is nuts. That is a special effects extravaganza. That is nuts.
Yeah, what?
It's a showpiece for effects.
The hell. Alex McMillan says The Dark Knight and Mamma Mia came out on the July 18th, 2008, and they did one too. The Dark Knight of Mia.
The Dark
Knight of Mia.
That's so perfect.
Yeah,
that's fun.
All right, I'm sure that other commenters will have some as we go here, but let's get into our actual topic here, which is movies based on rides and or board games.
Jumanji. Was Jumanji not a board game though before, right?
I think the movie came
movie
first,
made it a
and
board
then
game.
it might have been a book first, and then a movie.
Okay.
Why did I think this was a good idea for an episode? Because Barbie's a toy?
I guess. Weird one.
It's a very weirdly specific prompt. Whatever.
Maybe because Haunted Mansion was coming out.
Oh, because Haunted Mansion, that's why.
Yeah.
I forgot about Haunted Mansion because I assumed I would have seen it by now, but I didn't because the reviews are abysmal, which really bums me out.
A buddy of mine saw it and was like, yo, it's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, maybe we get whatever the opposite of Parasite it is on it, and like because it's so...
It just seems like, why the fuck are you releasing this in the dog days of summer and not October?
Right.
I am day fucking one Haunted Mansion in October.
That is an excellent point.
Who is the wizard that came up with this idea? Are you joking?
Also, dude, I shit you not. Probably plus 10% on Rotten Tomatoes if it had come out in October.
Straight up.
People would have liked it better. People would have liked it better.
Guaranteed.
You can't go to a Haunted Mansion and come outside and it's 109 degrees. It just doesn't make sense with your brain.
Yeah. So it can come to Disney Plus in October? Maybe. It'll probably... Dude, it came out in July? Maybe. That's a July movie? That'll be like September, probably.
I think it'll hit Disney Plus in like a week because it reviewed so poorly and underperformed. They gotta recoup.
Yeah.
They gotta recoup.
I mean, Disney Plus is like
doldrums,
killing everything. It feels like it's killing the MCU. It's killing fucking Haunted Mansion.
Star Wars.
Like, yeah, it's killing that.
Like, I saw an Ashoka billboard and I'm just like, I am not interested.
We're not the target audience.
We're not the target audience.
Clone Wars Rebels.
We're not the target audience.
It's for all the Clone Wars Rebels fans.
Yeah.
I'm a guest. You know what? I'm a guest.
Please have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Please have fun.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it. I don't care.
just passing through.
Yeah, I don't care if they do it. Just don't shove it down my throat. You know. But yeah, you might be right. So it can come to maybe. Okay, so I asked our patrons, patreon.com/easyallies, get up in that $5 tier, and you can be part of the conversation. I love it. You love it. It's great. I asked for more movie mashups if they think of them.
You probably gave your Starbucks barista like $2-3 today.
I gave Starbucks $2 today.
$5 for a month.
I tip them every day.
$5 for a month.
And they
get in on it.
They thanked me once. They said, "Thank you for always tipping us."
I tip my local spot, and every time this girl's there, she's like, want a free cookie today?"
Yeah.
Because I'm always just tipping.
There was a cafe that recently went under next to us, and they would always try to give us free drinks and cookies and stuff, and I'd always have to be like, "No,
yeah, I'm good.
Please don't."
Yeah.
I know I'm a good tipper, but leave me alone. Yeah. I don't want a Coke. Life is hard. Anyway, I asked what's the best movie based on a ride or a board game or other strange source. I opened it up to whatever.
Shout out to... Oh, I never saw it. I'm getting it mixed up. I was getting it mixed up. I thought I saw it. That was weird. I literally thought I saw it, but did I see it?
What are you talking about? I actually don't
fucking... Did I see the Jungle Cruise?
I saw it.
Did I see it? Maybe I saw the trailer so many times. Because in the trailer, they're like, the backside of water joke.
Yeah, that's in the ride.
And I must have seen that trailer 15 times.
Yeah. The, Sophia and I watched that while working on our Lego treehouse, which is gorgeous and still unfinished. She gave it to me for Christmas last year. We are not done with it, but we had it on during that. So, I've kind of seen it. But I feel like if you've seen the trailer, you get the idea. You get the gist.
Seen the trailer? I've been on the ride.
Yeah,
you've
been on the ride. Whatever. It's swimming in sevens.
Hell yeah.
Jungle Cruise, dude. And then anything else, whatever.
Clue hype. I mean, it's
dude.
Clue.
Clue's come on. Best. Clue is, I would say, bar none, the best. Pirates of the Caribbean spawned a whole series. Yes, the first one's kind of good. They're too long. They'd be the first three, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Pirates.
Cut all that East India Trading Company shit out.
I love how long.
Boring.
I love it.
Boring.
I love when movies settle the fuck in. Give me the Snyder
cut
but
every settle
time.
In interestingly. Also, that middle one is it's dark.
Hell yeah.
It's dealing with
my shit
death.
Dark and depressing and long. Yes. It can never be long enough. It can never be too depressing.
Just go watch some Ingmar Bergman, man. Leave the rest of us alone. Yeah, Werner Herzog. Yeah. The pirates confront death every day on the high seas.
You never know if you'll get stabbed in the back or thrown overboard
by who you thought was your best friend for a piece of citrus fruit to stave off the scurvy of existence.
What is he up to? What's Herzog up to?
Werner, what are you doing?
10 out of 10 every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
I will say, having recently hit the Pirates ride again, and I've been on it multiple times since they made this change. Yeah. I love that they made it, the woman in red is no longer being sold. She's helping sell rum.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy is trying to sell pigs or whatever, and she's like, they want the rum! She's down, and I love it.
Totally.
You can get that costume in Sea of Thieves now, I guess.
Nice.
They're selling chickens? Okay, yeah. And yeah, she's like, they want the rum.
I used to hate that ride as a kid, and then I became an adult.
It's an adult ride.
And I was like, this is the best.
Yeah. Slow and deals with death.
Slow and deals with death. Exactly. Yes.
So really the movies are perfectly adapting the ride.
Perfect. So great.
Yeah. Did they actually remove the real skeleton? Because
Wait, there was a real life skeleton?
There was a real skull on the bed in Disneyland.
The
skull on the bed was allegedly real, but I did notice it looks different now. It's bigger. It's the same color, but it's bigger now than I remember. And I was like, something seems different. Like, did they remove the real
My dad
skull?
worked at Disneyland. I'm going to ask him.
Yes or no?
He worked there a long ass time.
Well,
he
yeah.
said inside Matterhorn, there's a basketball court.
What? Why? For the
Just like-
employees?
yeah, for the employees. A little half court.
Fun.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still there. But
They
that
put
was always
a,
like the coolest thing he told
There's
me.
a basketball court behind our office now, and all the little kids are playing basketball
Yeah.
out there.
It's jolly. A net, not a court. All
It's
right.
a net.
It's a net. All right. Thank you. That's a good.
Idiot.
Great correction. Great correction. Damn, I want to be on Pirates right now.
Dude, yeah.
That sounds so jolly.
Dude, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we hit it a couple weeks ago. Loved it. All right. So, yeah, I asked the patrons to weigh in on this idea, this topic. Oh, yeah, but Clue. Good Lord, Clue. Clue is so good.
I haven't seen it in so long.
It holds up. Flames on the sides of my face. Yeah, Clue is God tier.
I love the game too.
It's a great game. There's a Haunted Mansion Clue. That's a board game based on a ride.
That is perfect. Haunted Mansion Clue.
Yeah.
So it was like the ghost in the ballroom.
Who haunted whom in what room with
Cool.
what object?
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been haunted.
Yeah,
So you haven't been killed.
That's
It's
cool.
a Disney product.
That's fun.
But it was always Colonel Mustard.
Always.
Always.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Colonel Mustard.
It can't not be Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, true villain.
And if
dude.
the envelope says it's not Colonel Mustard, the envelope is in on it. It's a cover up.
Do you think it's Colonel Mustard in the movie?
Probably. Wait.
See, now
In
I'm getting
Haunted
my Haunted
Mansion?
Mansion. Now I'm getting my Haunted Mansion clues mixed up here. They're crossing the streams.
Also,
Ah!
we need to talk about, maybe patrons will, I promise I'll get to your comments, but like, we need to talk about the bold marketing move of having different endings in different theaters. Clue, the movie, did this.
Yeah, that is some
Underappreciated
that is
movie.
some James Cameron level shenanigans.
It's shenanigans.
It is absolute
It
shenanigans.
is, but I just love the idea that you could be on the phone with your friend in another city talking about Clue.
Yeah.
And they saw a different movie than you.
Yeah. Was it known when it was released?
I think they let people figure it out.
That's so cool.
I don't know that for sure.
That's so cool.
I can't remember if the trailers said like you get to figure out the mystery, whatever, blah blah blah. But like different theaters had different endings,
So
yeah.
sweet.
And like I saw it on home video first, obviously,
Same,
because
yeah,
I'm
same.
born in
VHS.
1985.
Yeah.
And so like the VHS version has an ending, and then it says
Yeah.
that's what could have happened, but what about this? And then
Yeah.
you see another one, and it's like that could have happened, but really this is what happened. And then there is a definitive ending. Like the
Got
third
it.
ending is the real one.
Got it.
And like if you don't know, when Clue was in theaters in whatever year, they had different theaters got different endings of those three endings. They just shipped out different film reels to different places.
So sweet.
And it's freaking great.
Yeah.
And like 2 of those 3 endings are much worse than the real ending.
It's funny.
Like the real ending
The true
makes
ending.
way more sense.
Gotta
like,
get the true ending.
you know?
Yeah.
But like they still work and are satisfying, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. I love it.
That's awesome.
Like do more of that. Do more of that,
Yeah.
especially in a digital age. Like
Yeah.
literally every theater could get a different movie.
Yeah.
Like
That would be
Across
so.
the Spider-Verse could never.
It'd be
saw
so
that too.
interesting with social media now too. And
If
just
the
like
Thing had done that,
letting
a
people-
different survivor at the end like comes out to sit with McCready or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that'd be crazy.
That'd be so cool.
But like also that would ruin the movie. So like I don't know. So there are movies where this works and movies where this doesn't work.
It's very specific
It
case.
like I bet because there have been rumors swirling that they're, or maybe not even rumors, I think it's confirmed, but that they're remaking Clue. I bet you they do
oh,
this.
of course they're
I bet
remaking
you they do
Clue.
this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
they're
Which
remaking
like
Clue.
don't remake Clue, but like whatever.
Have you seen the new Color Purple trailer?
I saw the new Color Purple trailer the other day.
The fact that
in front of Barbie, I think.
It's just like so studio of
Like,
the beloved classic you love or whatever, and just making sure this classic you love, this classic you love. Hey, remember the classic? All right, now we're doing it.
Remember that you love it.
Yeah,
like as the Knives Out could do the multiple endings thing. That's very true. Nerd confirmed. Yes,
great one.
Yes.
Great one.
And I think that they could like really capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Poker Face could do it on Peacock, whatever. Yeah, dude. Like as the Color Purple trailer started, I was just like, "Is this Color Purple?
Yeah.
Are they doing Color Purple? Like what is it? Are you doing Color Purple?
Everything. They're doing it all.
Do it all. I don't know. Remake everything. Fuck it. Why not?
They remade The River Wild. It just came out on Netflix the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, All Quiet on the Western Front just popped up. I'd never even heard that they were doing that, and then they did it, and it won Oscars. So I was like,
But that's All Quiet on the Western Front. That's like a landmark thing. They freaking remade The River Wild. What are we doing? Like, what?
I'm not even sure I know what that is.
With Meryl Streep, the river rafting movie, Kevin Bacon, I think, was the villain.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yes, nerd. They just remade it with, like, Leighton Meester and Adam Brody. I was like, creatively bankrupt right now.
Yeah.
That's why Talk to Me is good.
But that's what's, like, obviously, Hollywood, like many things, moves in cycles, and obviously we're about to be in a historic drought because of 2 strikes at the same time. But like,
save your content,
but also
save it up.
It's cyclical. I feel like we're getting this huge wave of redone content because sequels and reboots were working for a while. But I think we're on the tail end of that, hopefully, and now we need the Jordan Peels and the whoever's to come out with actually interesting ideas for people to copy instead for a while.
Well, did you see the takeaway from Mattel?
Oh, the absolute wrong takeaway?
And it's, of course, that every single time
they're making an Uno movie. They're making movies from every game they've ever had.
That's why I wanted to talk about this. Robots.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about this. I remember now because of Haunted Mansion and because of this news. Mattel is trying to make a Mattelliverse, and I mean, I doubt they'd be connected, but like, you're not going to get Greta Gerwig for the Uno movie, you know? And also, like, what cultural relevancy does Uno have? You know? Like, it could.
Memes.
I don't know.
Memes, TikTok, all that shit. It's who they're making movies for now sometimes, and it does feel depressing.
Mattel CU greater than the MCU? I mean, probably.
Like they want the memes. They're chasing that. Like they're like Barbenheimer was a moment.
Yeah.
You know, such a lightning in a bottle moment, and it was entirely because of like marketing and social media.
Yeah, they marketed these movies perfectly.
Yeah.
And the fact that they came out on the same day helped
each
both
other
of them.
So hard,
it bolstered them both.
For sure.
Yeah. And also there was not a lot of competition. Like, yes, Mission Impossible just came out.
Mission Impossible got hosed.
Mission Impossible probably got fucked.
Yeah.
Did it recoup?
Last time I checked was like a week or so ago, and it was only at like 380 worldwide. I was like,
which is not recouping, probably. Yeah, it's not recouping. But they've already got the next one going, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And it'll make money in the back end, probably like on
demand and everything, and everyone will get caught up for the finale.
Yeah. Mission Impossible will be fine. Don't worry, Tom Cruise will be fine.
Tom Cruise is fine.
Everything's fine,
Tom.
fine.
His next movie after that is back to hard, gritty, R-rated movie they're working on.
Tommy Cruise?
And McQuarrie,
Oh, really?
Yeah, hyped.
Oh, okay.
Because Collateral is easily one of his
best
of all time. Yeah.
Oh,
but McQuarrie now is like, we're going back
the new Michael Mann?
Yeah.
What's Michael Mann up to?
He did Tokyo Vice. Last thing he did. Just the first
Never
one or two. I think he did 1 or 2 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's read some comments.
And then he did Heat 2, the novel.
That's right.
Yeah,
which he'd like percolated for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose how old is he?
It's probably 70s.
Shit. he's still got to fulfill his goal of filming on a space station. Is that Tom Cruise or Michael Mann?
Quick shout. Speaking of space stations, quick shout out to the show Unknown. It just came out on Netflix. There's individual. It's like movies of individual things.
Okay.
One of them is the James Webb Telescope. Another one was like pyramid digging and shit. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's just check it out.
Love
like,
the pyramids.
Yeah, really
fascinating.
Cool show. Really easy watch. Yeah, anthology style. There's one about killer robots. Apparently, I need to watch.
Are they? They're documentaries or movies?
Documentaries.
Okay.
They're on Netflix. Documentaries. It's called Unknown, and then the subtitle of whatever it's about.
Okay.
So it's like Unknown.
Killer robots or okay.
Yeah, Unknown, killer robots. So
Right.
all right.
Tetris movie. Yeah. It came out. And I heard it wasn't very good. All right. Fidi Crouch says, Crouch. How do you say your name? 15 years ago, Christopher Nolan was the main player in another Barbenheimer situation. The Dark Knight and Mamma Mia came out on the same day, July 8th. That's right. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. The Dark Knight Mia. I went to watch both of those movies over the weekend. The Dark Knight with friends and Mamma Mia with my mother. This is Fidi talking. I thought both movies were pretty great at what they were doing, and looking back now, the time where they were multiple high-profile new releases over the same weekend feels nostalgic. Yeah.
Dark Mama.
Dark Mama is great.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mama Night's pretty good too.
Mama Night.
The best movie based on a ride was, and probably forever will be Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. I still sustain until this day. That is a perfect movie. Pirates of the Caribbean one is very good. Sophia, the last few days, has been waking up by blasting Pirates of the Caribbean music.
Hell yeah. That's unhinged.
It gets you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, dude. Like, obviously, all the Johnny Depp stuff is like, he's weird now, but like, whatever. Like, he's
good movie.
cool. I like that movie and that. He's cool in that.
Iconic.
Also, they just watched TMNT, and they said it was amazing.
Can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
I might see it later tonight.
Alexander Sirenov says, I would never thought that Pirates of the Caribbean is based on a ride, but it really is. That's true. Based on a ride, Disneyland, 1955, baby.
Cozy as shit.
55.
50!
Taylor Travis, I have to admit that it's a stretch, but these two are based on board games, and I love them dearly. Labyrinth and Pi, supposedly based on Go. Now that's a noodle scratcher.
Pi
I
based
love
on Go?
Did they play Go in that ever?
I only saw Pi one time.
I've seen
I
Pi
remember
as a
the
as a
drill,
kid.
of course.
Yeah, I saw it as a teenager.
Yeah.
I played
Classic
Go.
Aronofsky. It's like, I just need to see this shit once. I'm good. Thanks, bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream. Chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who hurt you, Darren?
Who hurt you, Darren?
Holy shit.
Was it the Bible? Did the Bible hurt you, Darren?
I loved Mother. That was a good movie. That movie is...
Well,
I feel like
it's a retelling of the Book of Genesis.
I feel like in 20 years, maybe, people are like, dude, Mother was fucking good.
It was just... The experience
That was an experience. That movie was an experience.
Yeah, it was definitely...
creative.
Something was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren hurt me with Requiem.
Not
too.
enough of that. Not enough of that in
his
in
mentor
these
plays it
days.
throughout the film. Okay, yeah. So his mentor plays Go throughout the film. I think Pi might have been what turned me on to Go, because I started playing Go as a teenager.
Sick.
Also Labyrinth, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Unclear if they're based on the game or not. Is it based on the game?
I have a rubber ball
That game is good.
in my car, and I'm always trying to do David Bowie's thing, because I just love when he's like Bowie.
The turtle is on.
Bowie's
Hell
the
yeah.
best.
Dude, Bowie.
Was the
Shout out
best.
David Bowie.
Shout out. Saw a video of him just like walking on the street, smoking a cig, talking in London. It
Hell
was
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
where are we going, David? Like,
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
I love how he was just like, or I don't. Yeah, I imagine David Bowie might have used they if they were around now, but like, was definitely like a pioneer of gender queerness and bisexuality back in the day. Just like, just kind of like fuck you. I just do my thing, and then I love that.
Prestige. Bowie.
Oh,
Tesla,
dude.
So sick.
Epic cast.
Was that his last role? Has to be one of his last.
Maybe.
Yeah. God, I love the Prestige.
I still love that my sister got me the Blu-ray for The Man Who Fell to Earth instead of The Man from Earth. And The Man Who Fell to Earth is like a Bowie porn. It's like a sci-fi porno, basically. And I was like, cool, Anya, why did you give me this? All right. Jason Wojnar saw Oppenheimer on 35, and in the middle of the movie, the projection started showing the movie on the side of the wall and not the actual screen.
There's a lot of issues with this Oppenheimer. There's a lot of issues
Probably
going around.
Probably the sound vibrated the projector too hard and it spun to the...
Yeah.
Related question, do you often get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the movie, or can you recall all the times that you did?
I go once every single
Oppenheimer,
time.
I think, was the second time I ever had to do it in my bladder. After my bladder was like, dude, there's no way you're finishing this 3-hour movie without peeing. The first time was 2014 Godzilla. As a kid and a teen, I used to worry more about it. Now I'm just like, I gotta pee. I'm just gonna go.
I go once every single time.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
like it.
You feel
I
it
like
out.
it.
Like, middle of the movie, you kind of just go, whatever.
And then it's really fun because
I pee right before the movie, and I go during the movie.
If you're with someone too,
I gotta pee all the time.
I always love, it's an art because I'm really fucking good at it. If someone I'm with goes to the bathroom and they come back, I will give them 4 words of what they missed. Just like
in the theater,
just like,
Michael Huber speaks.
Yes, so quiet. Just, he double crossed him. Or some shit.
Hate to miss that.
Just like if it's important, or if I don't say anything, they know they missed nothing.
Yeah.
But if some crazy revelation goes down, I will give 4 or 5 words.
I must have picked the exact right time in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I come back and they're beginning the test, right?
Yeah.
And I asked Sophia afterward and her mom, I was like, what did I miss? And they were like, I don't know. Like, nothing felt superfluous in that movie, but at the same time, like, you can kind of miss whatever because it's just like telling his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
JG Wentworth, 877 Cash Now says,
877.
Hey, allies. Personally, I can't imagine watching Barbie directly after seeing Oppenheimer. The latter is so incredible, long and heavy, that I need to process and think about it afterwards. We'll probably go see it again soon. From all the double features that you listed, Raising Arizona and Evil Dead 2 seemed like the most appealing to me. Both have a similar cartoony physics and comedy, I think. Yeah, that's true. Seems like just a fun time at the movies. I think if you are going to Barbenheimer, see Barbie first. Because a lot of people are like, you want the palate cleanser, but I think you don't.
I thought people are impatient as fuck. They can really handle a 5-hour double feature. Yeah, right, dude. People are all talk.
I mean,
I bet
some people can,
I bet like
whatever.
4% of people saw.
But I mean, of all humanity, that's a lot of people.
It is. Yeah.
The J.G. Wentworth thing. It's just so funny to me.
I love it.
But yeah, Oppenheimer? No, not maybe my favorite final line of a movie ever.
Sick.
Michael Tucker, gotta give a shout out to Garbage Pail Kids being based off really gross stickers, and Mars Attacks, which were based on a series of trading cards from the 60s. Great pulls. Yes.
Love Mars Attacks. So does Dawn.
Yeah. It. I think Red Letter Media was talking about Mars Attacks, and they posited, I think correctly, that was the beginning of the end. That was when Tim Burton stopped making good movies.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like, nothing since then has been good.
No.
And I think they're fully correct.
Yeah. Guy's
Like,
a hack.
Now, he, like, made fucking, like...
I think that's...
made, like, fucking 6 iconic masterpieces and then just, like, went insane and started making crap. It's nuts.
It's like one of my favorite insults. Guy's a hack.
The hack.
Yeah.
Raul Masal says Venom and A Star is Born came out in 2018.
Jesus.
Around each other. That's a good one. That's a good double feature. This is a great one. Garrett Hullfish, Werewolves Within is a surprisingly fun movie based on a Ubisoft VR game of the same name. The game is basically a mafia party game in VR form, and the movie did a great job translating that into comedic werewolf mystery. I've seen Werewolf Within, and it is good. I really, really enjoyed it. I've never played the game, but I really enjoyed that movie. It's cute.
Nice.
Don't get swimming, but don't get your hopes up. But it was really fun. I thought it was really cute. Just a nice, like, mid to low budget, like, cozy little horror comedy.
Yeah.
Like, love it. Pardon me. K. Tom says the clear and obvious best movie based off a board game is Clue. We agree. Carl Williams, while I wouldn't call it the best movie based on a board game, we need to give a special shout out to Battleship.
Battleship.
Not every day you see
Chaos.
a naval vessel have to contend with aliens and have to find out where the enemy alien ships are located to, quote unquote, sink them. I can't remember if I fell asleep watching this movie in the theater, but the premise alone was worth the price of admission. Wasn't Rihanna in that?
Mm-hmm.
Also, isn't there some other way of pronouncing Rihanna that I've never...
Rihanna.
Really?
I think
Holy
that's how,
God.
how
Read
they
this
say
next
it.
one. I got to blow my nose.
Codalito. First of all, that makes June 25th, 1982 the best date in movie history. I don't have any other pairings, but a cursory Googling gave me a Deadline article stating that The Matrix Resurrections and John Wick 4 were both originally supposed to have come out on May 21st, 2021, making that date the official Keanu Reeves Day. Alas, another victim of the pandemic, no doubt. As for games based on board games, Labyrinth and David Bowie's Incredible Hair immediately comes to mind, although the connection to the Ravensburger board game of the same name is unclear.
I enjoy that board game.
They both came out in 86, and there is also a Labyrinth board game specifically based on the movie that came out later.
That's true.
But considering the Ouija board,
Ouija board.
fucking...
Do you like those
You were
movies?
correct. You were Ouija Origin of Evil is excellent.
I didn't realize
Was
that was Mike
originally-
Flanagan.
Was originally a parlor game. The best movie based on a board game for me is the Mike Flanagan masterpiece Ouija Origin of Evil from 2016. Oh yeah, I had the pleasure of seeing that with Brad. It's
Oh.
awesome. Never.
He
get to
doesn't see a
it.
lot of movies.
It's so rare.
Brad does not care about movies and is
Does
not
not.
shy about telling you
Yeah,
that.
I think he takes great joy in like hating movies.
Yeah, I think he
not,
does.
even not hating them, just not caring.
Yeah.
He takes
He
great
relishes
joy.
not caring about
He can
video
sit on
games.
his one-piece high horse and just condemn
Is
all
that a high
films.
horse? Is that how high is that horse?
They make that horse high.
Sure.
Yes,
They-
absolutely. They will not.
They view that
stop
horse as high
talking.
themselves.
Yeah.
Which,
God.
hey, more power to you. Love it.
An
Raise
absolute
your horse.
banger of a horror movie, and for sure the sequel that surpassed its predecessor the hardest. Finally, Vacation, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Hell's Paradise has made me slacking on my retro anime binge. So Classic Anime of the Month will return in September.
Nice.
Love and respect from a rainy Sweden. Coming for you, Sweden! USA versus Sweden World Cup.
Oh,
It's personal.
hell yeah.
It's not personal. It's a friendly, chill
Fuck you, Sweden.
football game. It's going down.
Apparently we're fighting you in the football. So, yeah, get ready. I hadn't thought about this one. Duff says Dungeons and Dragons for capturing the feel of the game better than any previous official attempts. Fuck yeah, dude. I loved that movie.
Missed it.
I loved it. And it's based on a board game, on a
Right.
tabletop game, Dungeons and Dragons. God damn it.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh
one of
yeah,
the winners.
why didn't I even think of that?
Yeah.
It's a cute movie, dude. It's really cute. It's made by the people who made Game Night, which is a shockingly good movie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everyone. It seems like universally loved.
Yeah.
Like every single person who saw it
just
is
cute.
just like, yo, it's good.
It's a cute ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
Honor Among Thieves was a triumph. Dino Pulsator, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Watch it.
Yeah.
I bought the Blu-ray, dude.
Wow.
We bought the Blu-ray.
Who's still
4K.
buying Blu-ray? Oh,
I'll buy
4K.
4K.
Okay.
Because my Xbox, whatever, can play that. So I was like, my Xbox Series X was the first thing that could play a disc that I've owned in like 6 years, 7 years. Like I realized once that my cars don't, like my last two cars didn't even have like a CD
Crazy.
drive. I was like, I can't play this.
I know my computer doesn't. It's super annoying.
I have an external disc drive for stuff like Blade Runner and whatever. Yeah.
So many PC discs.
Duff also lately has been enjoying Shin Kamen Rider on Amazon Prime. People have been talking about this. Superhero action story with neat examination of how people handle grief. My Adventures with Superman is also a gem for focusing on sweet himbo Clark and outspoken distrustful Lois's romance. Keep up the great work, allies. Y'all are high point during work time. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
We try. MXA Ghost. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever seen your name before. Flintstone, Scooby-Doo, and
Always
Gem
in chat.
the Hologram. No, MXA Ghost I've seen all the time.
Steven.
Yeah, Steven Oz.
Yeah.
Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, and Gem and the Holograms are based on cartoon
I heard
characters.
Gem and the Holograms is the worst film ever made.
The newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty bad. even true critically acclaimed The Fast and the Furious franchise was based on a magazine article in Vibe magazine called Racer X, really, in which the article explored the secret world of underground racing. One must not forget the Emoji Movie based on keyboard emojis. Yes, a great one. I have to say, out of all of those movies being created, my favorite ones are based on toys and action figures. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Transformers, Barbie, and G.I. Joe.
Nice.
Yeah. Toy movies would have maybe been a better theme for this episode, but yeah. Transformers, like, oh my God, what a fucking theme song.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I like those movies in the IMAX.
Yeah, Turtles based on a comic.
One and dones. Transformers is like the best one and done movie
Small
possible.
Soldiers, yeah. I stopped watching Transformers after 2 because 1 and 2 were just so fucking racist, dude. They were so racist.
Yeah, it's problematic for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, hopefully they sorted that shit out because, like, I stopped watching them. I was like, this is just offensive, dude. Offensive. Harrison Holt McHale said, I've always felt bad that Tomorrowland flopped at the box office.
I watched that entire movie in a bar.
Really?
With subtitles and no audio. There was music blasting. I swear to God, like 8 months ago.
That's funny.
And I could not look away.
The Tom Hanks one?
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Yeah.
Right.
I was hooked. There was no audio, dude. Just subtitles. I could not look away.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just based on a park.
Yeah.
Or a sub park of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Or Magic Kingdom, whichever. Very interesting. It was the original idea that took Disney's history as a regular contributor to the World Fair and spun it into a topical film about the environment and sustainability that kids and adults could enjoy. It's not very good. The ending kind of sucks. But there are some great set pieces and world building going on in that movie. Yeah. And there's also that Escape from Tomorrowland or whatever that they like shot on the sly in Disneyland or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Was it whatever? Was it good?
It was.
I never saw it.
It was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never saw it. Interesting idea to like shoot a movie on the sly in Disneyland and then like somehow be able to release it with only minor legal problems.
Yeah. I remember them hanging out by like Thunder Road, specifically that like back walkway, you know?
Oh, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Like back.
Yeah. Which now leads to Star Wars.
Now leads to Star Wars. But like back then, that was like the riffraff area where you could just like fuck around back there. Yeah.
That was the riffraff area. Yeah. You're so right.
Some back alley at
and
Disneyland,
also like the area between the like stinky go-karts and the Matterhorn, like that's like a no man's land over there too. Where it's just like this is dangerous. Yeah. This feels like a back alley in Disneyland right here. Also, why the fuck aren't those cars electric by now? It stinks. The gas exhaust stinks, dude.
Yeah.
Make them EVs. How hard could it be? Shit.
Yeah. Make them the iRobot cars.
Like, you're already stuck on tracks. Electrify the tracks. Piss.
Get rid of the tracks.
Get rid of the tracks. Electrify the whole thing.
Make it a bumper car style race to the death.
To the death.
With items.
Yeah.
Full Mario Kart.
Full Mario Kart. Just Mario Kart. In fact, make it that if your car gets bumped, it explodes and you die.
Dude,
but EV, please.
Yo, real though? How awesome would that be? They get rid of the track.
Yeah.
You're actually racing on there.
Maximum speed.
It doesn't have to be super fast, but you're racing on there.
I mean, you can go like 10.
It's co-op.
Yeah.
And your passenger has like some Buzz Lightyear Astro Blaster shit.
Yeah.
Like shooting at the other cars.
That's what we used to do.
And it like slows them down.
Yeah. Oh, if you get slowed down.
That'd be
kind of cool.
fun.
Has anybody ever done that? Where you're like racing in a go-kart, but you can Mario Kart each other?
Makes me think of the arcade game Lucky and Wild.
Race to Space Mountain, sponsored by Honda. That's a good idea. Growing up as a kid in rural Wisconsin, we would do that. My friend would drive the go-kart, and I would have the BB gun, and I would just like shoot stuff as we went by. I would just be
fun.
Like,
so fun.
Yeah. I've told this story before, didn't I?
I don't know.
At one point we had to like restart the go-kart, and one person has to be in it and the other person has to be behind pulling the ripcord. So I was in it, and you have to pump the gas a little bit to like give it gas, whatever.
Yeah.
And the brakes were just metal pads that would kind of go onto the wheels. They were basically useless. The wheels were like, threadbare, whatever. Thing takes off, and I bail because it's like it's going to crash, right? Hits a grain elevator, and the roll bar cuts in half and stabs through the seat right where I was sitting.
Jesus!
I would have died probably.
Fuck, dude! Holy fuck!
That's how I grew up.
That is so intense. That is nuts. That is truly a harrowing tale, Isla.
It was a lot.
Oh
It was
my
a lot.
god.
Very Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Very Final Destination.
That is so intense.
Rural chaos with Isla.
How long from when you bailed to when it slammed through?
Seconds.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think I had like maybe 30 yards of decision-making time.
Dude.
And I was like,
bail.
Yeah, I'm like, it's going maximum speed. Yeah. That's a grain elevator. I just jumped and tucked and rolled out of the side of it.
Dude.
The roll bar cut in half and stabbed through the seat. And it crashed into a grain elevator. Like, I would have been crushed, but, you know.
That is so nuts.
Grain elevator, if you don't know, is like a big diagonal, like, like
Temple of Doom
treadmill,
shit.
basically. And like, well, it just moves the grain up into the silo, whatever.
Silo,
Dude.
Silo.
He and I would also, speaking of rural chaos, during the winter because we would snowboard every week. In my hometown, there's a small hill. It wasn't even a mountain, whatever. It's Wisconsin. But so sometimes we would basically like we would take a water skiing rope and hook it to a snowmobile, and he would drive the snowmobile, and I would snowboard behind the snowmobile. Seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty dangerous. That's what we would do. Anyway. We have 2 more comments. Let's just get through them here. Mikey Mo says, I'm pretty sure I saw The Man from UNCLE, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and Straight
so
Outta
good.
Compton on the same day in August 2015.
Both of those are so good.
They shared a release date, August 14th, 2015, and there was so much hype going into the NWA biopic that I thought Uncle was actually the better movie.
They're both incredible. Man from U.N.C.L.E. deserved to be a franchise. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's based on an old show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Absolutely deserved to be a franchise.
Mikey doesn't understand why this movie gets so much hate. My theory about why it wasn't so hyped was because it had an up-and-coming stars instead of Hollywood staples, whereas Straight Outta Compton was about NWA, so it didn't need star power. Apparently, Clooney was set to star in Uncle before an injury caused him to pull out. But what's not to love about that movie? It's got globe-trotting, Nazi bad guys, action, adventure, Rome, terrorists, and insanely hot eye candy for both boys and girls in Alicia Vikander and Henry Cavill.
They're both very, very hot in that movie.
Yeah. Alicia Vikander.
Oh, I finished The Witcher. Yo, Witcher season 3 fucking rips. Don't believe anyone's lies. Don't believe anyone's lies. Don't believe anyone's lies.
Perhaps it is your lies which we should not believe,
so many
Michael.
different factions are hating on it.
They're pulling against it.
Yeah.
They want it to die because
everybody wants it to
Henry,
fail and die. The noise is so loud. It was maybe the best season. I'm not even kidding.
Sick,
I'm not even joking. I'm not the only one who thinks that. It's a divisive season, I should say.
Sounds like my youth could be made into a movie. Maybe. I don't know. I got into some shit. Jed, I had no idea 2000's disastrous Mission to Mars was based on a Disney attraction. Was it? It's awful, but I guess
Was it the
kudos for
Rocket
trying.
Rides? That was a
Maybe.
Mission to Mars.
On a board game side, Battleship is just terrible. It could have been a classic naval warfare for instead we got a ridiculous cartoon aliens, and no one even says you sunk my battleship 0 star. That's an oversight that nobody says that.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Straight up.
Woo-wee!
We did
it. We did it. We got through all the comments.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for this edition of Reaction Shots. Oh, yeah. Shout-outs.
Shouts outs.
Our top Patreon tiers get shout-outs. This month it's Jabawabs, Elthanis, and Greg the Dark Knight Kettering. Shout out.
Shout out.
Thank you so much. Oh, we talked about Clue. We talked about Clue till we were blue in the face.
Yeah, we talked about Clue so much.
Different endings. We love Clue.
Yeah.
Clue's the best one.
VHS.
The takeaway, Dino, is that Clue's the best one.
Yeah. And Pirates one.
Yeah. Clue and Pirates probably win.
Yeah.
Hey, don't shame Dino.
Yeah.
We forgive you. We forgive you.
Yeah,
you
we
can't
forgive
catch
you.
it all. You can't catch everything. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, Clue is the best board game movie And Pirates is the best ride movie. Zorgla, you're so right.
And then what's the best action figure movie?
Ooh, best action figure movie. I mean, Barbie was really good. Barbie might have taken it.
Yeah.
The Tag movie. Tag is so funny because I've never seen it, except I've seen it in its entirety over men's shoulders on airplanes.
Tag?
Yeah, this movie Tag.
What the hell is Tag?
It's just a movie about these. It's like based on real life people who played a like years long game of tag. Because every time they would see each other, they're like friends from high school, and every time they would see each other, they would just keep the same game of tag going. I know all of this from seeing this over men's shoulders on planes.
How though?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is apparently in the Clue film reboot. Yes.
How would you ever let each other go? Because you don't want to go while you're it. Like you're it. Bye,
I think
bye.
Well, that
they escape.
They
get in a car
they run.
And fucking, drive off. Okay.
It's like apparently and they show pictures of the real crew at the end or whatever. Yeah. Apparently it's good. I don't know.
Okay.
I've seen it over shoulders on planes entirely.
Okay. All right.
I know how it ends.
I'm gonna check a look on this.
I think Jeremy Renner's in it. That guy from The Office maybe is in it. Yeah. It came out around the time of game night, actually. If I think
bizarre.
So. Feels like every time you catch a Reaction Shops episode live, it's fun. Hell yeah.
It's a good time in here.
It's a great show.
Yep.
More people should watch and know about Reaction Shots, in my opinion. Spread the word. Let your friends know. It's one of the Jason Bateman adult comedies. Yeah. Tag. That's based on a game. That fits.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We will be back next month for another wonderful, exciting, beautiful Reaction Shots. Woo!
And we'll be back in 10 minutes as we stream The Expanse.
Yes, if you're watching live, we're going to be back in a few minutes.
Yep.
To stream episode 1 of The Expanse.
Yes.
Which is a
Drummer.
Which is a video game based on a show based on a book.
This is a prequel to the show.
Drummer hype, dude.
Drummer, dude.
All right, so stick around for that. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much.